Today is Coconut Oil, Fat, and Fertility Day, so stay with me to learn all about it. Hi, and welcome to Fertility TV. I'm Dr. Mark Sklar, the fertility expert, and I work with couples from all over the world with my online fertility programs, my one-on-one consultations, and here in San Diego in my clinics. And fat and healthy fat is a topic of conversation often. I know there's actually been a lot of news in the media about coconut oil and how it's not as good as we thought it was and all of this sort of stuff. I'm here to tell you a little bit about why it's really good for you. And you know, my take on it is take all the information you hear in the news with a grain of salt and you know, find out for yourself what works for you and what's real. Okay, let's get into it. Healthy fat in our diet is essential for fertility. I know we tend to think, especially as women, that we want to stay away from fat. We have this big misconception about fat, and we've been brainwashed to believe that it's not good for us. In reality, it's actually very good for us and very important. Don't worry so much about how much fat you're consuming. Worry about what kind of fat you're eating. That's actually way more important. Now, on the flip side, if you're eating all the bad fats, then yes, how much you're eating is bad for you, okay? And you do need to pay attention to that. But if you focus on good fats, and today I'm just talking about coconut oil, but there's plenty of others out there, and to use them differently, then typically I think you're okay. And I think as a culture, and in Western cultures, we actually don't eat enough fat. And that is, in my opinion, one of the reasons why we're seeing some of the fertility issues that we're seeing. So we actually need saturated fat. Saturated fat gets a bad rap, okay? Saturated fat leads to building healthy cholesterol. And we do get caught up in always wanting to lower cholesterol, and we look at our numbers when it comes to cholesterol, and it's always this bad thing. But cholesterol is actually a good thing. It's a good thing for a lot of reasons. Like, one of them is that it builds a healthy cell membrane, which is really important. Cholesterol is also the precursor to many of your other hormones, especially your fertility hormones like progesterone, estrogen, and FSH. Now, anyone who's been dealing with fertility journey for any amount of time understands how important progesterone, estrogen, and FSH are. So now you understand why good, healthy cholesterol is important, and we don't want that number to be too low, and why saturated fat, like coconut oil, is also really important for us, and really important for your fertility. Actually, studies have shown that cultures who eat more coconut oil have lower cholesterol, especially lower cholesterol than here in the US. So now, it sounds like from this video that I want you to go out and have spoonfuls and spoonfuls of coconut oil. It's not really the case. Just like everything else, I want you to have coconut oil in moderation. Fat is important. It should be part of every meal, and we should get it in various ways. But don't overdo it, both good and bad fat. Okay, this is just a sample of some of the things that I discuss in my fertility school. So if you want more information about that, and if you are interested in joining us, click on the link below to find out more information, or click on this little eye icon right here. All right, see you in the next video. And by the way, in addition to checking out my blog post, why don't you also sign up for my newsletter, where I share all my wonderful tips, resources, all the do's and don'ts that you should be doing to increase your fertility and get pregnant now. You can do so by clicking on this little eye icon. That will take you to my blog post and to register for my newsletter. But if you want to go straight to registering for my newsletter, just type in marksklar.com/newsletter. Alrighty. Are you looking for a fertility coach? Are you looking for someone to guide you with your personal needs one-on-one? Well, that can be me. If you want more information on that, check it out right here.